So we've already been on the water now for a few weeks, and I can't believe how far we've come and how many people we've seen and met some awesome people. You know, this is a remote part of Cape York, and we're here in the wet season part of it. You know, we get storms at night and these places are trapped for this time of the year, and I've never been here, and to experience that, the old barge, that's what's allowing us to do it. This mission that we've got sort of planned out is I'm going to try and use the barge for its best potential, and that is to get to places where you can't drive, and then you get to the shoreline, you can unload the quad bike and away you go. So we're going to try and get up through this shallow river system as far as we can. We're going to go a fair way up, mate. It's not the deepest looking river.
Bit shallow, buddy.
And then unload the quad bike and then go overland to try and find this little freshwater billabong or, you know, freshwater area, and hopefully get some of those golden barra trapped in there. I reckon that is probably the bomb. Could be the bomb. What do you reckon?
Yeah, great.
Do we have a quick look over here?
Absolutely.
Once you get through this section here, you know, well, that little first bit, which is in here, will be a little bit thick. So I reckon we just go and do a quick check now.
A quick recce.
Pull in, have a look.
Sounds great.
We found the best sort of jump off point. Keep an eye on that rope, eh?
Yeah, bud.
All right. And generally the bush is always thick near the edge of the rivers and stuff like that. So we can get through that section there, then we can get out into the open stuff and then start tracking.
Have a look.
Quick snack.
Ooh-yah. Bit of a bank here to get up. Yeah, this is totally quad bikeable country.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good so far?
Yeah. Dicka, 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 dicka. It's a country.
Yeah?
It's a country we like.
Oh, it is too. Looks pretty good. This is the thick. Like, this is the thicket.
Yep.
If we can push through here, it starts to thin out, and then it's just a matter of, yeah, like.
Let's stand around here talking about it. Let's get that quad bike up this bank. Bloody beautiful, look at that. The monster from the deep.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
First of all, let's just make a track. Let's make a path to get the quad bike off, so we come off and up the bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whack. We go straight up there. Hit that with a bit of pace. Commit! Nice commitment. We're up. I like your commitment.
Thanks, mate. All right, we're up. We've got to organise this boat now. The biggest thing's going to be we got to get it out there and anchor it so that when we come back and there's any drop in tide, but I don't reckon this tide's going to move.
It hasn't moved since we've been here.
Because I reckon the fresh is just holding the tide, well, basically holding the river levels up, because it hasn't hardly moved since we've been here. We'll see how we go. We'll get under anchor and let's get through this, head out into the middle of nowhere. Love it. All right, so we just set this anchor now. We've got a bit of a channel here, so I'm going to stick it in this channel, and hopefully when we get back, we're not high and dry or up on the bank or disappeared or something weird like that. So
We've got 4 metres here.
yeah, I know, we've got plenty of water. It's good depth.
So we're using the tinny as a tender because we are towing it and we don't want the barge to get caught on the bank with the big tides.
Jesus.
Going in. Too many people up the front of the boat. It's like a ferry service.
One of those cable ferries.
Cable ferry.
Oh, P's a ferryman. Doesn't steer very well, this boat.
Sort of works, sort of kinda.
Beats hell out of swimming, mate.
Yes, it does beat the hell out of swimming.
A bit lazy, we didn't put the outboard on the boat. I'm going in.
If Simon's tying up the tinny, I'm going to watch him like a hawk, because we know what happens when Simon ties up tinnies. They disappear, and I do not want to lose the tinny a second time on this trip.